Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Warhammer 40k RimWorld Let's Play. So, the away team is back. They're currently hauling the stuff that we were carrying in the Chimera to various stockpiles and whatnot. Bragg is carrying our Tau corpse in there, where I'm sure it'll get like butchered and turned into food. But since everybody's here, and we're already equipped for battle, I'm going to go ahead and deal with this thing. It hasn't really caused us any issue other than the drone, which is putting a few people on edge, but they have, you know, other issues going on as well, like Liara and her relationship issues with Remy. But anyways, since everybody's here, we've got helmets and stuff equipped, we're gonna go ahead and deal with this right now. So I'm gonna tell Bragg to put that guy down. Let's get you in here. Zima, where are you currently at? You're sowing rice. Let's get you in there as well. Remy, you're sowing rice too. Let's get you over here. Murgo, I'll let you keep doing that. Citra, I should probably let you help her as well. Clinton, let's get you over here. I'll put you in that one. Oh, somebody's already in that one. Someone's already in that one. Then there. Skinner, we're gonna wake you up, and I think I'll put you here. That should put you in range, but we'll see. Liara's got a shotgun. We'll let her keep cooking. You're on a mental break. You're a medic, so we'll let you kind of stand by elsewhere. Let's get you in that one. Azrin, can I get you... I might need some people outside. I guess we can put them in here, right? Yeah, go set up out there. Graith, we'll get you in one of them as well. Maybe there. And that should do it. Should, again being the operative word there. But, yeah, so you should have no problem hitting that. Don't do it yet, though. Skinner, you're in range as well. Yep. Perfect. Everybody should be. I mean, this thing is not too far away from really anything at all. Graith is on the move. Clinton's almost here. Zarena's all set up. I think that's everybody. Of course, you clowns are going to go walk outside, aren't you? What are you currently doing? You're cleaning sand outside and you're harvesting trees. Well, we'll kick this off as soon as she gets over there. She should be, like, you know, a good distance away. That's good enough. Alright. So, Zima, I'm going to let you start. Go ahead and shoot that thing. Varia is about to wander out there, so this could get ugly. That thing's already shooting at us, or is that Remy shooting at it? And I thought we had somebody here. I guess I misclicked or something. Right. Skinner, who are you targeting? You're watching for targets. We'll start shooting this, if you don't mind. Zima, I'm going to have you focus here. Bragg, you should be focusing there as well. Remy and Zarena, target that one. Azrin, target that one too. Graith, let's get you firing here. Oh, you can't see that one. Can you see this one? Nope, definitely don't do that. Okay, she can't see any of them. What if you move to there? There you go. Cashin, Jesus Christ, what are you doing? Yeah, just run inside, please. Alright, that's one down. Is that two down? No, not yet. Almost. Okay, that's two down. Cashin, why did you stop? Oh god. Yeah, please get back inside. Okay, they're all down. As you were. Okay. These guys just do not have a whole lot of survival instinct, do they? So we'll get everybody off of being drafted. We'll queue up these to be decommissioned. We'll get some nice plasteel and components from them, which is always nice. And then we'll go ahead and destroy the ship itself, which of course is going to drive us nuts. Actually, Zima, you stay right there and keep shooting this, because you'll destroy it faster than anybody else will. Just watch the friendly fire, please. Mirage, Garvel, could you guys be more stupid? It's fine. Somebody's bound to get shot, but so far it's been okay, so I'm just gonna I'm just gonna ignore it. Okay, there we go. That was not a whole lot of steel. Ooh, one of them dropped a minigun. It's actually not that useful, to be honest. Our weapons are far, far better than a minigun, but still valuable. You can probably sell it for a good amount. Are you dying? What's happening with you? Oh, apparently Bragg unloaded on some of our animals here. You already patched up. That was from something else. I think one of the animals went mad from the psychic ship. I think it was this cow, and maybe it was one of the camels too. Yeah, this camel and that cow went mad because of the psychic ship, and we had to knock them down and then patch them up. You, however, just got shot like crazy, so I'm going to need somebody to do something about that. But until you actually go lie down, we can't do that. You're not going to bleed to death or anything, though, so I guess it's not immediately necessary. Also, let's get that grow zone fixed. There we go. Make sure that corn gets replanted. Zarena, I don't really need you cleaning rubble so much as it'd be nice if you decommission these guys. Oh, she can't do it. Can you do it? You're working on a carapace helmet. That is fine. We could certainly use those. But I need somebody to decommission these guys before they get back up. So who can do that for me? And what happened to you? You got shot by a minigun. Right, that centipede was targeting her. Could you... No, you're not assigned to crafting. Zima... No. Remy, where are you? You're over there. I forgot to tell you guys that you could go back to what you were doing. Skinner, can you craft? Can I get you to do this? No. Clinton, you're a miner. You know what? We're going to have you do it. Just take care of it real quick. Again, these guys could eventually get back up, so we don't want to chance that. So Clinton will decommission them for us, and then we'll, of course, take them apart for useful components and whatnot. And then we'll be able to make more cool stuff. We actually have quite a bit of plasteel at this point. Where is it? Yeah, we're up to nearly 300, and with these we'll be well over that. So we'll be able to make some really high quality things. These guys are replanting the corn. We need to make sure that this stuff gets hauled. That silver will get hauled eventually as well. Okay, so they're all decommissioned. And you guys are able to grab those, so somebody will eventually do that. We need to make sure this stuff gets hauled as well. Eventually, we're going to have a sort of landing area for, well, not landing, not in the literal sense anyways, but somewhere for the APC to sort of be stored inside. It'll be like a garage, essentially, and that way we can just dump everything inside it on the floor and not worry about it deteriorating. And it might be this area here. We'll just build like 2 big blast doors, and we'll have 2 APCs that can, you know, leave from there. Alternatively, we could put it somewhere over here, but I like the idea of it being behind our battle line. And this is as good a place as any to do it, so it makes sense to do it there. You may notice that we've also reinforced the upper wall here, so it's too thick except for, you know, where they haven't filled it in yet. And then I've started construction on some of these rooms, just so that we can start adding additional bedrooms. Because, of course, we do have some people that are currently sleeping in the original main flop house, which I don't like the idea of. We want to give everybody their own bedroom so that everybody's happy. And, oh good, Zima's already taken them apart. Fantastic. I don't know that we're using plasteel for much, other than the various... Oh, he failed? Okay, well that's a shame. Other than the... Why am I having such a hard time remembering them? The bionics and stuff that require plasteel. We haven't been using a lot of it. Okay, one of our solar generators went down. We added another one, by the way. So this one in the middle is down. They'll repair it. We need to get more components. That's one thing we're a bit low on. But we'll be getting them from the mechanoids, so that'll certainly help. And let's see. We'll just keep the clock moving for now. So yeah, bedrooms here. What we'll need to do is add in the vents along there. Liara is on the verge of breaking. Why is that? Because of Remy, and she just hasn't done a whole lot of joy activities. I mean, there's things for them to do. They can go play horseshoes, or I think there's a chess table somewhere. Yeah. Oh, it's being occupied at the moment. Being occupied at the moment. But she's playing horseshoes, so that'll help. Garvel's fixing our solar panel. Oh, we need to build one of these in here. And was this is limestone, good. So we'll be able to transplant that limestone straight from those floors into these walls. Let's speed things up a little bit. I would really like some prisoners, because I need people doing a lot of this grunt work for us. It just doesn't make sense to have like our really good crafters cutting stone blocks. So obviously if I could have some, you know, prison labor to do that for us, that would be ideal. Oh wow, you guys got those vents done pretty quickly. That's good. And we'll start furnishing those in a second. I think we have enough wood to floor them properly. Yeah, it looks like it. I'm pretty sure we will. By the way, have we taken care of... These are all scyther blades. So I'm pretty sure everybody's got their proper bionics, right? Furia, I think you got a foot. Why do I keep clicking on the wrong things? Yeah. So she's got her bionic foot without any issue this time. Who else needs bionics? I don't know that that's worth doing. We added a surgery mod to the Star Wars playthrough that allows us to heal this type of stuff without actively replacing the entire limb through surgery. It functions essentially the same. You can fail, you can succeed in the surgery, and the chances for that depend on how badly damaged the part is. So in this case it would be pretty easy. I think I'll add it to this playthrough as well, because again, it doesn't really make sense to replace her entire arm because she has like a really minor burn scar on it. Although that's not actively causing her any pain, so really it's only affecting her manipulation. But I guess getting it back to 100 would be nice. You got a couple of those as well, but they're both pretty minor, so he's in sort of the same boat. You've got your right bionic eye. I think it would be worth trying to heal the left one without outright replacing it. Murgo needs a new left eye though. So I think that'll be our next thing, is we'll make her a bionic left eye. Arms in decent shape, not worth replacing. Same deal there. Honestly, it might be better to just like cut that toe off. I mean, we could try healing that too. But there's not a lot of like major... That's not actively affecting you, so we'll just ignore that. Left thumb shot off. That's something where we might need to get her like a bionic hand, because we obviously can't heal that through surgery. It's completely gone. She's got her bionic foot. You're fine. You're fine. Is that affecting you a lot? That's from the arm. 96 movement from... Oh, let's change that. I don't know if that's worth doing an entire new foot, but potentially. Anyways, let's get crafting on a bionic eye. Do we need a light receptor for that? I'm pretty sure we do. Yeah, we need the light receptor first. So let's toggle that back on, and then we'll craft another light receptor. And then once that's done, we'll toggle this back on and make the bionic eye. Pretty simple. Okay, that got taken care of. Good. So Peter's over there in his new grave location. And eventually, I'd like to reinforce this wall as well. It's going to be double thick right along here, and then it will have these like little crenellation things too. They won't actively be embrasured like these are. They'll just be there to reinforce certain parts of the wall. Alright, so I think the helmet was finished. I'll need to find it, but we have a set of carapace armor being worked on right now. I don't know where they would have taken the helmet. Maybe I just misread it and they started the armor, not a helmet, but I was pretty sure it said helmet. Anyways, that's actively being worked on. Actually, is this a helmet? And it's just, yeah, it is. Okay, never mind. It just looks like a torso. Got it. Well, since everybody's asleep, we'll speed things up a little bit here. Skinner, what are you working on? Oh, I was getting that out of there. Yeah, I don't want them storing food in here. Well, that's not actually food, but that should be refrigerated anyways. Or frozen, in this case. Citra and Skinner are getting married. Okay. Great. We don't really have a place for them to do that yet, but we will eventually. Let's forbid that minigun right there. And we'll decide what we want to do with it. We still haven't had a chance to use this quad rocket launcher. It's only a one-use item, though, so we'll probably save it for a rainy day. And by that, I mean, like, you know, Chaos Marines or something. But I'm not interested in peace talks. There is other things we could go do. There's actually quite a few things that are fairly close by. So we have this outpost that's held by the Dark Bangers. There's also this one held by the Dark Bangers, and that would just pay us plain old silver, which is nice. Although I wouldn't necessarily mind another free Browning machine gun, although they're pretty easy to make, to be honest. So I don't know if that's really worth doing. I mean, it might be worth doing just for the sake of doing it, not necessarily for the pay. It's about 1 day there. We do go right by a Chaos Marine outpost, though. Or actually, I think that's their actual base. And let's see, is that just exactly 2 days? Alright, that's not terrible. It's not terrible at all. And then here, this should be even quicker because we're going down the road, yeah. And I assume it's the same on the way back. It's a little bit longer on the way back, interestingly. But it's about a full day there and back. Should be pretty easy. Again, the Dark Bangers are a normal human faction. So they're not heretics. They're not anything, really. They're just people that haven't embraced the Emperor yet. So we could bring the Emperor's Light to them. I mean, that's not their actual base, but that is one of their outposts. And so we'd get paid to do that. And I'm sort of keen on the idea, although I'd like to wait until at least that helmet is finished. That way I can give Zima a proper helmet. And we'd like to get Bragg one too. But even one of them, you know, since that's actively being built, we may as well wait for it to finish. And we'll just keep using the same team because it seems to be working pretty well. I'd also like to get Graith a better sniper rifle. You know, a proper like 40k one. I don't recall which... I'll just keep things moving. I don't recall which sniper rifles we can actually make, but we need research for either. So we can't make one immediately, but we will be able to make them not too far down the line. I also want to make that Weber. Oh, I need to toggle the power back on for that to happen. But the Weber allows us to potentially capture people, which would be very useful. It's supposed to be sort of a non-lethal weapon, and by that I mean that there is a chance for it to kill, but it's not supposed to kill. So it essentially shoots them with electrified net, and the electricity shouldn't kill them, but there is a chance that it can. Let's see, we can also make macro stubbers. That would be kind of interesting. What else do we have? I think I would like to get Halleck a Las pistol, because he's not using a 40k weapon right now. He has like a Colt 911 or something. Not a 1911. There we go. So he's got just like a regular 45, and it's not in very good shape. We can start making force weapons, but that doesn't really make sense because we don't have anybody with any, you know, like lore-wise, the ability to use it. Not going to make any fusion weapons from the Eldar. Stub carbine. That's an interesting thought. How does that compare to your gun? Because he just has a regular auto gun. So let's see. Damage 8. Burst of 6. A little over 500 rounds per minute. So, if we look at this, I think I need to actively add the bill first. So, stub carbine, details. Here we go. Burst of 6, fire rate's exactly the same. The range is significantly less and the damage is lower. So, it looks like it's just higher burst for like a closer range weapon. Let's see, exclusively by Sicarian infiltrators. We won't make them then. Although, stubbers are kind of... Let's see. Though compact, deals the same damage as the heavy stubbers mounted on the tanks of the Astra Militarum. Yeah, I mean, lore-wise it doesn't make sense for us to have those, so we won't bother then. What about the macro stubber? Antique weapon is used by the Adeptus Mechanicus tech priest and is able to hurl out thunderous clouds of solid slugs. But a macro stubber is just like a big stubber. It's essentially just like a machine gun. So I feel like we could get away with having those. It wouldn't be the most lore-friendly thing, but it wouldn't be completely unlore-friendly for us to have one. Obviously the galvanic rifles, transuranic arquebuses, and all that junk doesn't make sense for us to have the radium stuff. But I feel like the stubbers, maybe. This one, I don't know, but definitely... Or excuse me, this one probably, but this one I'm not too sure about. And then all of this is like real... well, not all of it, but, you know, las guns, auto guns, las pistols. Those are proper Imperial Guard weapons. We need to start making more las guns. There's a few people that still need them. Anyways, let's keep things moving. That helmet's actually moving along pretty quickly. Eventually, I'd like to get Casterkin Carapace armor for all of our away team. So, who's been going with us? It's been you 3 and Azrin and Graith, right? Not Verya. She was here last time. So yeah, I think it's been these two. But you don't have a helmet. So I should probably give Citra's or maybe Skinner's helmet to you, just so that you have a helmet. Or actually, no, Skinner's been going with us. What am I saying? Yeah, Skinner's been going with us. Although I'm sure he hasn't enjoyed it because he's not a day type of person, but he's a much better shot than she is, so it makes sense. Yeah, we'll keep bringing him. He's just better. But yeah, I'd like to get him some proper carapace armor as well. And then I've started working on the armor for... Well, I had it started a while ago, but I've actually had time to work on it again now that finals are over. The carapace armor I'm going to put on the commissars. Oh, that eye's done. Okay. Let's go ahead and, first of all, toggle the power back on here, and then we'll get a bionic eye made. We can toggle the power there back off. And we'll see who jumps on that. It looks like Zima made that one, so maybe she'll make the eye as well. What are you doing now? Just gonna go flick that switch. Okay, I feel like you could have killed two birds with one stone there, but fine. I realize pawns aren't that intelligent. She's gonna harvest some of that floor for more walls, I would wager. Yeah. This is gonna be a battery storage area. Right here, we're gonna do battery, 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 battery. And there'll be a little walkway in between, and it'll be, you know, doored off. Given that, we can floor it with simple concrete. It doesn't need to be anything special. And we'll put a little steel grating in there, as we've done with most of our walkways. And then these, of course, will be bedrooms, so we'll try to give them the nicer wood floors. We should have enough wood for that. And did they ever finish this? No. I guess because this is closer, they decided to do it first. But that's okay. It's not like this is super necessary. We just need it, you know, reinforced at some point. And one of the nice things about going on that little... Oh, the helmet was finished. I just don't know where it went. What is this? Oh, Remy's starting the Weber. Cool. Who was making the helmet? It must have just gotten dumped over here. Yeah, there it is. Oh, it's poor quality. That's lame. Remy, what quality is yours? Superior. I'll give that one to Bragg, I guess, and we'll see if we can get Zima a better one later. But Bragg, as soon as you're done with that, go ahead and equip this. And then we'll give somebody your helmet. Maybe Liara, because I feel like that cowboy hat's probably not regulation. Although it is helping her with the temperature. Okay, so we've got a normal quality helmet there. Could give it to Zarena. You're kind of a fighter. Do me a favor and throw that on. Yaris is going to try to wear it, but no, we're going to get you... I don't know what we're going to put him in, to be honest, because he's sort of just a cook, really. Cook and a janitor. But maybe we'll still give him some flak armor, because he is still technically a guardsman. He's not, like, crafting or anything for us. He's not building, so it doesn't really fit to give him, like, tech priest robes, although those don't exist. People keep telling me I should make people look like tech priests, but I can't. There's no way for me to do that unless I actually make something for it. So we'll see about that, but as of right now, there's no way for me to do that. Do me a favor and toggle that first. Zima, where did you run off to? No, that's Bragg. I can't select Zima. There we go. I guess, you know what, just drop it right there. Nope, she's gonna pick it up anyways. Here, let's do this, just to save time right now. Storage, clear all, this will be critical. And is that technically manufactured? It'd be under items, yeah. Right? Okay, artificial, we'll just do bionics. Any of that stuff. Okay, apparently she doesn't want to do that now. Can you just haul that real quick? There we go. Okay, so that'll sit there for the time being, and then Murgo, let's queue that up now. So she needs a new left eye, so we'll do install bionic eye left eye. And then of course we need to change her medicine, but hopefully she decides to do that before Halleck goes to bed, otherwise it might take a while. Okay, she's gonna head there now. So Halleck, you are not resting. I need you to prioritize this. So go grab that medicine. The eye's already in there, so this should be pretty quick. Hopefully it goes well. We've seen how badly it can go, even though, well, I mean, that's just a normal quality bed. One of these is better. Yeah, some of these are better than others. But, did he fail? Failed minor. Come on, Halleck. Oh, God. Well, he just cut her in the head. I mean, the last time was a lot worse. He's not a great surgeon. Do me a favor and just stop the bleeding right now. If it gets infected, we'll use medicine later, but for now, just stop the bleeding. It actually wasn't too bad considering he didn't use any. And he's going to go rest. So that was a major, well, not a major fail, but he failed. Apparently just like cut her face open trying to operate on her. So we'll have to try that again later. Oh, great. More solar flares, as if we don't get enough of these. So we'll probably have to completely replant all of our food, which is really unfortunate. I'm actually going to tell them to go ahead and... Let's see, will it let me do it this way? Yeah, just harvest all of that. May as well grab it now, because it's going to die otherwise. And it won't even let me do that yet. You know what? Let's just say cut plant on everything. Yeah, let's just do that all the way across. That's easier. Because it's all going to die no matter what, so we may as well just get it now. Yeah, there we go. Although it might die before they wake up, so we'll see whether or not we're actually able to even take advantage of that. I swear, these solar flares are getting really annoying. I think the game has figured out that that's like one of the few ways it can actually hurt me, like that and tornadoes. And so it just keeps using the same two things over and over. That and heat waves. It likes to give us heat waves. But that one sort of makes sense, you know, given the setting. We're in a very hot desert, so having heat waves in a hot desert is not exactly a surprising thing. Yeah, we didn't get very much of that at all. Bummer. But yeah, I think the game's figured out, like, that's the one way it can hurt us, is to kill our power and our AC units. But, you know, they don't last very long, so we'll just wait it out. Alright, so the solar flare is already ending. That was actually really brief. I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here, though. And we will attempt to get Murgo that eye the next opportunity. I might want to let that heal first. Honestly, I don't think it matters. It's not letting me do that, though. Interesting. Maybe we have to wait. So we'll give it some time, but we'll do that. And since that helmet's finished, are we making another one right now? Okay, well, if the next one's being started, the last one didn't take that long. We'll wait for this one as well so that we can give Zima a proper helmet for her armor. And then once that helmet's finished, we're going to send out another away team, the same away team, to deal with that outpost to the southwest. We'll get paid a little bit of silver for it. More importantly, though, actually, I might wait until the Weber's done, and we'll see if we can take the people there prisoner rather than killing them. And then we can, of course, bring them back if they're worthy of recruiting. We will attempt that. Otherwise, we'll throw them in here, and we will let them do a little bit of work for us. We still need to put a stone cutting table in here. That's something I want the prisoners doing and not necessarily our own people. Obviously, we haven't bothered with the component assembly bench yet, but that's like all of my components right now, so I just don't want to do it yet. But yeah, that's something that we'll need to do. But most of that like low level crafting stuff, I think I want prisoners doing and not necessarily our own people. And then we still need to put in the food paste dispenser as well. But it's been so hard for us to keep enough rice available that I don't know how well that's going to work. We'll see. But yeah, I mean, every time we get hit with a solar flare, we lose our whole rice thing. And so we've just been eating Eldar, basically, because we have plenty of Eldar meat around. We've got other meat, too. We've got, like, camels, a little bit of camel meat. And then, of course, we had that orc meat, too. And then the milk, which we can use effectively the same way. But yeah, rice has actually been fairly hard to come by, considering. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time playing some RimWorld with you, and I look forward to seeing you guys back here for the next episode.